Hi friends, welcome to SCAT channel. Today we discuss regarding the binding wires or the annealed wires that we are using in construction to bind the TMT bars in reinforcement. So what is the purpose of binding wires or what they are using for? These are small mild wires used to bind two TMT bars together so that it should be in the correct position. It should not relocate when the concrete gets poured over it, and also when the workman or the worker, when he walks over the reinforcement, it should not get relocated. It should not slide away. So that's the main purpose of binding the wires. Actually, these are called annealed wires because annealing is a process in which we are giving a coating for this wire so that it becomes more ductile, flexible, and smooth. And the UTS of this annealed wire is always less than 500, means the tensile strength always less than 500, and the chemical composition consists of carbon, sulfur, and phosphor. Annealed wire have different uses, not only in construction, not only for binding the TMT bars, but it have got use in handicrafts to make different artifacts, and also in making of ornaments. And annealed wires, how the tying can be done in the construction site, we can see here. It depends upon or the quantity and also the tying. The quantity of the binding wire also depends upon the diameter of the bars we are using. When the diameter of the bar gets more, means becomes larger, like maybe 25 or 30, then the use of binding wire will be less. And if the diameter of the bar becomes less, like 8 mm or 10 mm for slab example, then the use of binding wire will get more. And the different types of tying this binding wire is like this. For 6 to 12 mm, the tying like this, only one side like this, and for 16 and 25 mm, for bigger ones, the tying should be like this, crosswise, like this, and above 25 mm, it is like this, you have to tie. So these three types of tying is there for the binding wires. And also one more thing to tell regarding the binding wire is the quantity of the binding wire for a particular reinforcement at site. How we determine the quantity? For example, if it is 1 ton, as we know that it is 100,000 kilo. So if it is 1000 kilo, we have to take 1% of the total reinforcement. If the total reinforcement quantity weight comes to around 1 ton, then that is 1000 into 1% is equal to 10 kilo. That is 1 ton is 10 kilo. And it can be varies according to the diameter of the bar, like I said before. It can come from 0.7 to 1.3 kilogram per 100 kilo. That can also be there. So I said about the chemical composition, the annealment property, and also the mild steel, most flexible. It is the ultimate strength also I said. And depends upon the TMT steel work, I said the binding quantity will be less or high, and also the types of binding, how the binding can be done with different diameter of bars, that also I said. So and regarding the size of the binding wire, I will tell that the usual standard size of binding wire is 16 gauge, and when we convert it to millimeter, it is 1.51 mm. That is according to the IS code 2502. And the minimum binding wire size should be 20 gauge, which comes around 0.91 mm. So beyond that, we should not use beyond or below 0.91 mm. Okay. So these are some of the things that we can discuss regarding the binding wire. I think you understand the subject in a better way. So we will meet in another video with another subject. So till then, goodbye. Please subscribe, share, and like if you like this video. Thank you very much.